If you're wondering where to host your summit or your challenge, or maybe where to create a community that is not on Facebook, that is not in school, or maybe you're already using HighLevel and you would like to know how you can host your own summit in a HighLevel community, this is the video for you. Hi, my name is Anna Andrea. I'm the Irresistible Experience Creator, and I support my clients in creating irresistible experiences using virtual events, summits, retreats, and technology. On today's video, I'm going to show you a video I recorded in June after I co-hosted the Six Figure Speaker Summit. I'm going to show you how it was all set up and what we did. And then after the video is done, I'm going to go over what has changed inside of HighLevel and what new features we have that we can also use inside of our communities so that you can host the most irresistible summit that there is in the industry. So let's get right into it. I'm going to share that video and then I'm going to show you the new updates for the HighLevel communities and what I would have done in the case of hosting one with the features that we have right now. So this is being recorded at the middle of Q1 in 2025. If there have been any updates on the HighLevel communities, I will probably make a video later on to talk about those and how to host a summit there as well. I'm so excited to see you here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started.
Well, I'm gonna give you a tour around how we set up the community in order to host the pre-recorded summit, the six-figure speaker on June 12th. So what we did is we created a really cool banner for the speaker. Right now we changed it to this one, which is even cooler because we turned it into a community. Summits and events, the purpose is to create and build community. What I did is I used the channels on purpose here, and each of the channels had a specific purpose, like I just said, that's redundant. So first we had the main stage. In the main stage, what was going to be posted, and scroll down because the posts are here, but the videos are gone, is what I posted was the speaker section. Now, it would have been great that I could have pre-scheduled this. So that's one of the updates that I really want to be able to pre-schedule posts in the inside of the community. So for example, this was session number 1. We put in the name of the session and the name of the speaker, a little description and tag the speaker, and a little description of what they were going to learn with 3 bullet points that we had already previously created in our landing page. And now we added this, and I love that I can edit anything. So what I did here is I put in an image instead of the video. So I was able to host the video, and then once the time was over, I switched it to a graphic. That was amazing. I loved it. So I decided, as the tech in this partnership with my host Caesar, that instead of hosting the videos inside of HighLevel, because the first video that we posted was a 13-minute welcome video, and all of the attendees that were trying to watch it told us that it was rendering and rendering and rendering and rendering. So I made the executive decision of just using YouTube to host all of the videos. And it was great because on YouTube, I could see how many views I had. So that's another update that would be great for HighLevel to know how many views we get, because I can't see that if I host it right here. So YouTube gave me the views and also the servers, and it looked great. So here's all the engagement we had. The speakers commented, the people commented, and we were able to like and reply and tag people. We could add videos and images and emojis and GIFs or whatever. So it's really cool, right? A lot of our audience was really engaged. And then what we did here, so here's the welcome party. This is the video that I had to re-upload because it was rendering too much. So we gave them a welcome, and we were super excited about it. Here we are. Okay, so everybody's commenting down here, and I really love that we could do that. Now, we made specific channels for every specific thing. And what we were doing, also another thing we were doing was pinning the post every time. And they're still pinned. So every time a session went live, we pinned it in the main stage and we pinned it in the whole chat. Then we had on the channels the speaker get. So the freebies, I created a post for each of the freebies. So as we can see here, this is one of our speakers freebie with their graphic and the link so that they could access it. So there was a specific channel just for the gift, which everybody loved because it was easy to access. And as well, I pinned every single one here. It looked really cool. And then we had a special channel just for networking. We even had one of our attendees create a summit review and then a testimonial without us even asking. So it was really cool. So here people were able to comment and create their own posts. And it was fantastic because people actually came here and engaged and did their own thing and they respected the other channel because we set up a set of rules and our community respected those rules. If not, I was going to kick them out. That's part. So the people were introducing themselves, they were commenting and everything and networking. Then we created a scavenger hunt channel because we had a scavenger hunt and we did a little description here and then an image with the rules and how they could do it. And everybody was super excited about it because people love games, people love prizes. So that was fun. And as the task came up, we were pin every single task, right? So there were a lot of tasks actually to win very cool prizes. And then we had 3 sponsors. I had to remove one of the sponsors already because that's internal. Anyway, then we have each channel specific for each sponsor. So I created a channel per sponsor. So they had a place where people can come and comment about their thing. So instead of like, the virtual booth, I created a virtual channel for each of our sponsors and I just pinned their video. Now, in the learning section, what I did is I set up the courses so that they could buy the VIP upgrade. So if they wanted it, they had to pay for it right there. And with the really cool graphics as well. If I was going to give anything for free, like give speakers, I created the channel instead. If you are thinking about giving something else for your summit, that is included in the freebie, it could be added as a course as well here or to create a chat. Then we have the members here, which everybody knows that we have all the members here, and not everybody, we see, not everybody did their profile. So I honestly would like to have a setting where I have to force people to put in their picture on their profile because that way we can get to know people. And like here, they didn't put their social media. They didn't put the social media down here, and since they didn't comment, it doesn't post there. So let's see, all my posts are here, and my social media and the contributions and where I'm at right now and everything is pretty cool. So then we had the leaderboard. Everybody participated. It's so cool. And the prize is right here. We told them how much points that we're gonna get in the scavenger hunt because of the gift event. And this is basically how we used the membership community area from HighLevel. We had the featured here. We still have let me unpin this. We still have the live panel replay here. And my favorite part is this. When I switched to dark mode, it looked even cooler. I really like it. I really like it way better in dark mode than in light mode, but it still looks really cool. And then I created a separate group for the VIP. So the VIP got speaker sessions replays here. They're all here, so I posted them here. See, I'm gonna show you. And also I have them pinned here. And then the speaker gifts for the VIPs, which, as you can notice, they're totally different because they're for the VIPs. And then we have a networking channel as well. And then we have collaborators gifts because we had a goodie bag that's like kind of like a big cup of summit in a bundle. So we have some of our friends in the entrepreneurial give away some gifts. So we put them here. And in the learning, there's nothing because I'm actually going to put the upsell here so that they can buy it. It would be great that if we could have like products that are not necessarily courses that people can upgrade to, that would be great. And then the leaderboard is really small in this case because there's less people obviously in the BAB. So that's how and this is how it looks in dark mode. I didn't change the colors for dark mode in the BAP. So, that's how it looks inside of HighLevel Community. And I think it's great how it's all set up. There are a few things that I would definitely would love. So to automate, and that would be the programming of the posts. It would be great that I could schedule them. And also if we could have an API that would allow us to stream from Zoom directly into the community, that would be amazing because that way we could have done some of the parts of the summit live, and it would have been great so that we could go live as well with the speakers inside of the community. And I think that's the only two things that would be missing to make this perfect.
Okay, so you just went through how I set up the community inside of HighLevel so that we could host our summit there. Now, there are a few changes that have happened since then. This was in June 2024. Right now, we're in February 2025, and there's a few changes that have happened since then. First change is that now you can have your own app with your own brand for $79 a month more. Now, this is not necessary. Your audience can download the Collab app, KOLLAB app, and still access your courses and your communities through there. Now, inside of the community, what's different is a few things. First and foremost, this is one of the most exciting new differences, is that at the right hand side here, we have the button called chat. So now we can chat with members in private and they can chat with us. The second thing that has changed, the channels now can be, I'm going to show you here in settings, they can be private channels, making this channel. So if I switch the public channel, though, there is a warning. If we switch this to a private channel, this will limit access to selected members and managers only. It says, remember to add all desired members to your private channel. And it's warning you that this action is irreversible. So you cannot turn a private channel public. You can, however, turn a public channel into private. This would have been great for the summit. So instead of having two different communities, I would create just a channel for the VIPs and just added them there so that they wouldn't have to be switching from community to community. That's how I would have used it inside of the summit. I would have created a VIP access and just given VIP access there to the VIPs. And that's where I would have hosted the replays. Plus, I would have created another private VIP channel for the resources of the speakers, the gifts, and all the resources that we were giving away. And probably a third one for the networking. But it could have been just one channel and have the networking there, also have the replays and give the resources of the speakers underneath the replay videos. So that's another way, okay? So I'm going to cancel this because I don't want to make this private right now. But the other cool thing that they changed inside of the channels is that now you can add emojis. First, back in June, we only had icons. Now we have emojis. So these emojis can be used, and you can use any emoji that you find here for the channel icon. So in this case, since it's announcements, we have the megaphone here. In the case of the challenge videos, this is my community for my upcoming challenge, the 2 Comma Experience Challenge. I have the little computer here for the videos, the clip for the resources, the heart for the networking. So it looks way better, in my opinion, than using the icons. What's another update that is super exciting? So let's say that you're running your community inside of HighLevel and you want to host the summit here too. You can go here to where it says events, and you can create the event. You can have it be free or paid. You can add the event title. You can choose a color. See, we have some colors right now in the primary and secondary colors. Add a start time, an end time, the time zone. Will this be a recurring event? How many times it repeats, if it's daily, weekly, monthly. So let's say in your community you have a monthly or weekly call, you would add it here. But since we're talking about HighLevel communities, okay, so I would add here the summit days, and I would say it ends on the date the summit ends. The location, you can add Zoom, Google Meet, others, and the link here so people can access it easy. Description, hide the location from non-attendees. You can do that, which I think it's a great feature. Then we have here a logo for the event. It is 800 times 400 px, so make sure that you have a logo for the event. And who can attend the event? All members or members at certain levels. So you can create events just for members that reach so and so level inside of your community. I think this is pretty neat. It's very, very cool. And then in the payment details test, I'm just gonna like do this. Never location. I'm gonna just put zoom.us. Okay, test. I'm gonna click on hide location to all members, and I'm gonna click on next. And it's gonna remind members by email 1 day before. I think it's fantastic. Okay, so the link is invalid. I gotta add the https:// I click on next, and then I can make it paid or I can make it free. So if I want to make it paid, it's just one payment for the event. This is not a recurring thing. Okay. I think this is fantastic when you already have your community here in HighLevel. I would create the event, the summit, and I would have it paid, or I would have it free, or I would click here on event. Let me go back, and I would, instead of putting the location here, I would put others, and then I would put the registration for the event so that people register. Now, if you're hosting and create another community just for hosting your summit, that would be actually a better experience. But you could do it inside of your community and then just delete the videos as well, just like you would do on a Facebook group. If you're hosting a challenge inside of your Facebook group, same experience. This is up to you, okay? Then we have this other section that was also added, the about section. This about section is super cool and super important because you can have this group show up in the collab community and have a description here, add a video. We can add a video or a text or a picture here. It could be a YouTube video, a Vimeo video, a Loom video, or a Wistia video link. And you can pitch your community or your summit in this case to audiences inside of the collab atmosphere, right? Now, what else has it changed? Let me see. That's pretty much it. We still are missing two things that I think would knock it out of the park. One is being able to schedule our posts inside of the community so that, we just schedule the summit videos to go. And okay, there are two other things that have been updated. The first thing, there has been two more things that have been updated. Here we have now a search bar. So if they're looking for day one, they can search for the day one. So they can search for content inside of the community, which I think is fantastic. And here with the arrows, if you have another group, other groups would show up here if you're part of other communities or your audience is part of other communities. And here as well, you would have the other bubbles of the other communities. And here we have now a little house in the top right corner. And if I click on it, it goes to my home. It gives me my user interface, basically, where it gives me a welcome to the software. I call it Irresistible Events, but it's powered by HighLevel. What groups you're in, if I have any courses, what courses I've completed, invoices, contracts. So this basically gives your audience a more in depth of what they have inside of their contact and how they can join a group, they can take a course, they can become an affiliate if they're an affiliate, or you have the option for them to be an affiliate. They can manage their subscription. So if they click on manage subscription, they would get an code via the email, and then you would get access to the billing and all that stuff. So let's go back to the community. That's the second thing. And then I think that is it for now. Like I said, the only two things that are missing is the being able to schedule our posts, and the second is having live inside of our communities. I think it is in the plans. HighLevel told me it is in plans to be created and to be available, but they did not tell me when it was going to be available. Just keep an eye in the ideas board. It's already in the ideas board. Trust me, I already talked to them. And hopefully the scheduling comes before so that I'm able to host more of my summits inside of the community. So this is it on how the new things in the HighLevel Communities will help you create a great experience for your community members and for your leads and attendees to your summits. This is a great place to host them. I hope that this gives you a visual on how you can create a summit that is pre-recorded and give your community members and your attendees and your leads a great experience, and also something that can create more engagement inside of your communities and so many other benefits. I hope that you like this video. Let me know in the comments what other type of content you want me to share. I would love to create more videos and tutorials for you, so just let me know. Make sure you check on the playlist for all things virtual events and summits, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Comment, subscribe, all the things. God bless you. Bye-bye.